God is warning you about a person whose name starts with the initial J. Don't get shocked when you finally hear their full name. It is about to be revealed in seconds. Listen carefully, because this is not something you can afford to ignore. And if you scroll away now, you may miss a protection I am placing directly over your life at this very moment. I am speaking to you because there is a person around you, someone whose presence has already crossed your path, and their influence is not what it seems. You have felt a quiet unease about them before, a small voice inside you that you tried to silence. But I am telling you now, that feeling came from me. This is not fear meant to harm you. It is a warning meant to shield you. Stay with me through every word, because what you are about to understand will open your eyes in a way that cannot be reversed. Type Amen if you believe. I am revealing this to you now because the timing matters more than you realize. The person with the initial J has been closer to your life than you think, and their intentions have not been fully honest. You may have trusted them, laughed with them, or even leaned on them in moments of weakness, but I have seen what you could not see. I have watched the hidden thoughts, the quiet jealousy, the subtle actions that slowly moved against your peace. Do not panic, do not let your heart race, because I am not telling you this to break you, I am telling you this to prepare you. You are not alone in this moment, and you have never been alone, even when it felt like no one understood what you were going through. I have been standing beside you, watching every interaction, every word spoken, every moment when something felt slightly off but you brushed it away. That discomfort you felt was not random. It was my voice trying to reach you, gently at first, hoping you would listen without needing something stronger. Now I am speaking clearly because the moment to ignore it has passed. Before you go any further, I ask you to show your faith by liking this video as a sign that you are ready to receive truth and protection over your life. There is something about this person that you must understand, and I will not hide it from you any longer. Their name carries weight, and when you finally hear it clearly in your heart, you will not be surprised, because deep down you already know. You have seen signs in their behavior, moments where their words did not match their actions, times when their energy shifted in ways you could not explain. I allowed those moments to happen so you would begin to see, even before I spoke it directly to you like this. You might be wondering why I am revealing this now. Why not earlier? Why not before you got close or before you trusted them? The truth is, you needed to grow strong enough to handle this without breaking. You needed to learn how to stand firm in your spirit, how to trust my voice over your emotions, and how to recognize that not everyone who smiles at you carries love in their heart. This is not a punishment. This is preparation for the next level of your life, where you will walk with more wisdom and strength. Type 777 to receive blessings. Do not let fear take over your thoughts as you hear this. Fear will only confuse you and make you question what is clear. I am not calling you to react with anger or confrontation. I am calling you to observe, to step back, and to allow me to guide your next move. You do not need to expose anyone or create conflict. I will handle what needs to be handled, and I will protect you in ways you cannot yet see. The person with the initial J has played a role in your life, but that role is changing. Their influence over you is weakening, and that is not by accident. I am shifting things behind the scenes, moving pieces in ways that will bring you into a place of peace and clarity. You may notice distance growing, conversations becoming different, or a natural separation beginning to form. Do not fight that change. It is part of my plan to remove what does not belong in your future. You are chosen, and that is why I speak to you like this. Not everyone receives warnings like this. Not everyone is guided before something unfolds. I have placed a covering over your life because you are walking towards something greater than what you have known before. But with that growth comes the need to let go of what is not aligned with your purpose. This is one of those moments where you must trust me completely, even if it feels uncomfortable. When the full name comes to your mind, and it will, you must not ignore it. You will feel a sudden clarity, a quiet confirmation inside your spirit that cannot be explained by logic. That is me making it clear to you. Do not doubt it, do not question it, and do not push it away. Accept it calmly and allow me to guide what comes next. I am not taking something away from you without reason. I am protecting something within you that is far more valuable than you realize. Your peace, your growth, your future, all of these things matter deeply to me. I will not allow anything or anyone to slowly destroy what I am building in your life. That is why I am speaking now, clearly and directly, so you cannot say you were not warned. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Their presence in your life was never random, and neither is this warning. Everything you have experienced with them has been part of a pattern that I allowed you to witness slowly, so your heart would not be overwhelmed all at once. Now the pieces are coming together and you are beginning to see the full picture. Type yes to affirm. There were moments when this person seemed supportive, almost like they were meant to stand beside you, but there was always something just beneath the surface that did not feel right. You may remember times when their words sounded kind, yet something in their tone felt off. You may recall situations where they appeared to celebrate you, but later their actions showed something different. These are not small things to ignore. These were signals, quiet and subtle, that I placed in your path so you would begin to notice the truth without being forced into it. I want you to understand that not every connection is meant to last, even if it once felt meaningful. Some people are allowed into your life for a season, not to stay, but to reveal something important about your journey. The person with the initial J has served that purpose. Through them, you have learned to listen more closely to your inner voice. You have started to recognize the difference between genuine support and hidden intention. These lessons are not accidents. They are preparation for what I am bringing into your life next. You may feel a mix of emotions right now, and that is natural. There may be confusion, a bit of sadness, or even a sense of disbelief. You might be thinking about the memories you shared, the conversations you had, and wondering how something that seemed so real could carry something hidden within it. But I am telling you this with clarity, not to confuse you, but to free you. What you are feeling is not meant to trap you. It is meant to open your eyes so you can move forward without being held back. The truth is, this person's energy has been interfering with your peace more than you realized. There were days when your mood shifted without explanation, when your thoughts became heavy for no clear reason. You may have blamed yourself, thinking it was just stress or overthinking, but I have seen the full picture. I have seen how their presence influenced your space, how their words lingered in your mind, and how their intentions quietly affected your spirit. I will not allow that to continue. Type 222 if you trust God. Do not rush to confront them or to act in anger. That is not what I am calling you to do. I am calling you to become aware, to step back, and to allow distance to form naturally. You do not need to explain everything or justify your actions. Sometimes the strongest move you can make is silence, guided by wisdom instead of emotion. Let things unfold in a way that protects your peace, not your pride. You will begin to notice changes, small at first, then more clear as time passes. Conversations may feel different. Their presence may no longer bring the same comfort, and your desire to engage with them may start to fade. This is not you being cold or distant. This is you becoming aligned with the truth that I am revealing to you. Trust this shift. It is not random, it is guided. I am also strengthening your discernment through this experience. The ability to sense what is real and what is not is a gift, and it is growing within you right now. You will not be easily misled after this. You will begin to see through words and recognize intentions more clearly than before. This is part of your growth, and it will protect you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Do not hold on to guilt as you begin to distance yourself. You are not doing anything wrong by protecting your peace. You are not being unkind by choosing clarity over confusion. I am leading you away from something that no longer serves your purpose. You must trust that when I remove someone or create distance, it is always for your good, even if it feels uncomfortable in the moment. The name will become clearer to you, and when it does, you will feel a quiet confirmation deep inside. It will not come with chaos or fear, but with a calm understanding that this is what I have been showing you all along. Pay attention to your thoughts, especially in quiet moments. I often speak in stillness. When your mind is not distracted by noise or doubt, you are stepping into a new phase of your life, one where your peace will become more stable and your path more clear. But to enter that space, you must release what does not belong there. The person with the initial J cannot walk with you into what I am preparing. Their role has reached its end, and holding on to them will only slow down what is meant to happen next. I am not leaving you empty by removing this connection. I am making room for something better, something genuine, something that aligns with your growth and your purpose. You will meet people who carry honesty in their hearts, who support you without hidden motives, and who bring peace instead of confusion. But first, you must let go of what is not real. Stay calm as everything begins to unfold. Do not rush the process or try to force understanding. Let it come naturally, step by step, as I guide you forward. You are not losing anything valuable. You are being protected from something that could have taken more from you than you were meant to give. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. Keep your focus on me, not on the person. Do not let your thoughts circle around them or their actions. Instead, turn your attention inward and upward. Strengthen your connection with me, and you will find the clarity you need without struggle. I will show you what to do, when to move, and how to move with peace in your heart. This is not confusion, this is clarity, settling into your spirit. I am guiding you gently but firmly, so you do not fall back into patterns that once felt familiar but were never meant to remain. Stay with this feeling, because it is leading you exactly where you need to go. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There will be moments when you question yourself, wondering if you are being too cautious or reading too much into the situation. That is natural, because your heart has been trained to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I am asking you now to trust the deeper sense within you, the one that does not come from fear but from awareness. This awareness is not loud or forceful. It is calm, steady, and undeniable once you allow yourself to sit with it. The person whose name begins with J may not reveal everything openly, and that is why you must rely on what you feel rather than only what you see. Not every truth is spoken directly. Some truths are felt through actions, through patterns, through the way someone's presence affects your peace. You have already experienced enough to recognize the difference. Do not wait for something dramatic to confirm what has already been shown to you in quieter ways. I want you to notice how your energy responds when you think about this person now. There is a difference compared to before. Where there may have once been comfort, there is now a sense of distance. Where there may have been excitement, there is now hesitation. This is not something you created. This is something I am shifting within you so that you can move forward without being held back by what no longer aligns with your path. You are not being asked to hate or reject this person. I am not calling you to carry bitterness in your heart. I am calling you to step into wisdom. Wisdom does not need anger to act. It moves quietly, choosing what is right without creating unnecessary conflict. You can release someone from your life without turning it into a battle. You can choose peace without explaining every detail to those who may never understand. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is a reason this revelation is happening now, and it is connected to what is coming next in your life. You are approaching a moment of growth, a turning point that will open doors you have been waiting for. But to step into that moment fully, your surroundings must be aligned with your purpose. The presence of someone who carries hidden intentions cannot remain in a space that is meant to be filled with truth and clarity. I am clearing the path ahead of you, even in ways you cannot see yet. Some connections will fade, some conversations will end naturally, and some people will slowly drift away. Do not resist this process. It is not loss, it is alignment. It is not something being taken from you, it is something being repositioned so that your life can move forward without interference. You may begin to remember certain moments more clearly now, times when something felt off but you ignored it. You might think back to words that did not sit right with you, or actions that seemed small at the time but now carry a different meaning. This is part of the clarity I am giving you. I am allowing you to see what was always there, so you can understand why this separation is necessary. Do not feel regret for not seeing it sooner. You were not meant to understand everything at once. Growth happens in stages, and each stage prepares you for the next. If you had seen everything clearly from the beginning, you might not have learned what you needed to learn. You might not have developed the strength and awareness that you now carry within you. Trust that everything happened in the right time, even the moments that now seem confusing. The name will continue to form in your mind, becoming more clear as you reflect on your experiences. It may come suddenly, like a realization that feels both surprising and familiar at the same time. When it does, do not push it away. Do not try to convince yourself that it is something else. Accept it calmly and allow that clarity to settle without resistance. You are being protected from something that could have grown into a deeper problem if left unaddressed. What may seem small now could have become something heavier later, something that affected your peace, your direction, and even your sense of self. I am stepping in now so that you do not have to carry that weight into your future. This is my care for you, expressed through guidance instead of silence. Stay patient as everything unfolds. You do not need to rush into action or make sudden decisions. Let your understanding grow naturally, and allow your actions to follow that understanding with calm and confidence. You will know when it is time to step back fully, when it is time to create distance, and when it is time to move forward without looking back. I am strengthening you through this moment, even if it does not feel like strength right now. Strength is not always loud or visible. Sometimes it is quiet, steady, and deeply rooted in your ability to choose what is right, even when it is not easy. You are becoming that kind of strong, the kind that does not need approval or validation from others to make the right decision. Keep your focus on what lies ahead, not on what is being left behind. Your future holds peace, clarity, and connections that are built on truth rather than uncertainty. You will not have to question intentions or second-guess what you feel. What is meant for you will feel steady, honest, and aligned with the growth you are stepping into. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. What I give you is clarity, even if it arrives in a way that shakes your comfort for a moment. That shaking is not meant to harm you. It is meant to wake you up to what has been quietly unfolding around you. Stay steady, because this is the moment where your awareness becomes your protection. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is something important you must recognize about this person whose name begins with J. Their influence has not always been obvious, and that is why it lingered as long as it did. Not everything that affects you comes in a loud or direct way. Some things work quietly, slowly, shaping your thoughts, your emotions, and your decisions without you fully noticing at first. This is why I am stepping in now, to make sure nothing continues to grow in the dark without being brought into the light. You have already felt the difference in your spirit when you think about them. That slight heaviness, that hesitation, that sense of needing to pull back without fully knowing why. These are not random feelings. These are signals that your spirit is no longer comfortable with what it once tolerated. I am strengthening that awareness so you will not ignore it again. The more you listen to it, the clearer everything will become. Do not allow doubt to weaken what you are beginning to see. Doubt will try to make you question your own perception, telling you that you are imagining things or overreacting. But I am telling you this clearly. You are not imagining it. What you are sensing is real, and it is being revealed to you for a reason. Trust what is rising within you, because it is being guided by me. There may come a moment when this person acts differently toward you, as if they sense the distance growing. They may try to reconnect in ways that feel sudden or unexpected. They may use words that seem kind or familiar, trying to pull you back into the same place you once stood. Be careful in that moment. Do not let temporary kindness erase the clarity you have been given. Stay grounded in what you now understand. Type yes if you choose clarity. You are not being asked to close your heart, only to guard it with wisdom. There is a difference between being open and being unprotected. I want you to remain kind, but also aware. I want you to move with compassion, but not at the cost of your peace. This balance is what will carry you forward without regret. The name will continue to become more defined, not as something forced, but as something recognized. It may come to you in a quiet moment, when your mind is still and your heart is open. It may come when you least expect it, like a sudden understanding that feels both new and familiar at the same time. When it does, receive it without fear. It is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to confirm what has already been shown to you. I am also working within you to release any attachment that no longer serves your growth. This may feel like a slow process, but it is necessary. Letting go is not always instant, especially when there were real moments shared, real conversations, and real emotions involved. But you are not losing those moments. You are simply stepping beyond them into something that aligns with who you are becoming. You are growing into a version of yourself that cannot remain surrounded by hidden intentions or unclear energy. You are stepping into a space where honesty, peace, and clarity will define your relationships. This is why certain people cannot continue with you on this path. It is not about rejection. It is about alignment. Do not look back with regret or longing. What is ahead of you is greater than what you are leaving behind. You are being positioned for something that requires a clear mind and a steady heart. You will not have to second-guess what you feel. You will not have to wonder where you stand. Everything will be more direct, more open, and more aligned with your truth. As you continue forward, pay attention to how your energy shifts in different situations. Notice where you feel light and at ease, and where you feel tension or discomfort. These differences will guide you more than words ever could. I am teaching you to recognize truth, not just through what is said, but through what is felt. The person with the initial J has reached the limit of their place in your life. Their presence cannot continue in the same way it once did. This is not something you need to force. It will happen naturally as you continue to align with what I am showing you. Distance will form, and clarity will grow stronger with each passing moment. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every step, guiding your thoughts, strengthening your heart, and protecting your path. You do not need to fear what is being revealed. You only need to trust that it is happening for your good. Keep your focus steady. Do not get distracted by temporary emotions or sudden changes in behavior from others. Stay anchored in the clarity you have received. What you are stepping into requires your full attention, your full trust, and your willingness to move forward without hesitation. This is the stage where you begin to trust yourself again, not based on emotion, but based on what I have shown you through experience and discernment. Stay grounded in this clarity, because it is your protection moving forward. Type 333 if you trust his timing. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something deeper you must understand about the person whose name begins with J. Their role in your life was not only about what they did, but about what they revealed within you. Through them, you learned how easily your kindness could be tested. You learned how your trust could be stretched. You also learned how your spirit reacts when something is not aligned with your peace. These lessons are not small, and they are not meant to be forgotten. They are meant to shape how you move from this point onward. You may still feel moments where your heart tries to revisit what once felt comfortable. That is natural, because your heart remembers connection even when your spirit recognizes misalignment. Do not be hard on yourself in those moments. Simply return to what you now know. Let your awareness guide you back to the truth without forcing anything. The more you do this, the stronger your clarity will become. There will be a point where you see this person again, or hear their name spoken in a way that catches your attention. When that happens, pay close attention to your reaction. You will notice that something has changed within you. Where there may have once been openness, there will now be caution. Where there may have been trust, there will now be observation. This shift is not something to resist. It is something to accept as part of your growth. Type Amen if you receive this protection. I am also preparing you for the possibility that this person may not understand the distance you are creating. They may question you or try to bring things back to how they were before. They may not see what you have seen, and they may not feel what you now feel. That is not your responsibility to fix. Not everyone will understand the changes that happen within you, especially when those changes are guided by me. Your responsibility is to remain true to what has been revealed to you. Do not feel the need to explain yourself beyond what is necessary. You are not required to justify your peace. Sometimes the most powerful response is quiet movement, stepping away without creating noise or conflict. This is not weakness. This is strength guided by wisdom. You are choosing alignment over attachment, and that choice will protect you in ways you cannot yet fully see. I want you to notice how your thoughts are becoming more clear as you continue to move forward. The confusion that once lingered is fading, and in its place there is understanding. This is how I work within you, not by forcing answers, but by allowing clarity to grow naturally until it becomes undeniable. Trust this process, because it is leading you into a place where your decisions will come from peace rather than pressure. You are not losing anything that was meant to stay. What is truly meant for you will never create confusion that disturbs your spirit. It will not leave you questioning your worth or your place. It will not bring tension into your heart when you think about it. What belongs in your life will feel steady, clear, and aligned with who you are becoming. This is the standard I am raising within you. As you continue forward, you may begin to see how certain things in your life are shifting all at once. This is not coincidence. When one thing becomes clear, it often reveals other areas that need adjustment as well. Be open to these changes. Do not hold on to anything simply because it is familiar. Familiarity is not always alignment. Let go of what no longer fits, and allow space for what truly belongs. The name that has been forming in your mind will no longer feel uncertain. It will settle into your awareness with a sense of quiet confirmation. When that happens, do not react with fear or anger. Receive it calmly, knowing that it is simply a piece of understanding that you needed. It does not control you, and it does not define your future. It only helps you see clearly so you can move wisely. You are stepping into a version of yourself that cannot ignore truth, even when it is uncomfortable. This is a sign of growth, not loss. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with your purpose. This transformation will affect every part of your life in a positive way, even if it begins with something that feels difficult. I am guiding you through this, not just to protect you from one person, but to strengthen your ability to recognize what is right for you in every situation. This awareness will carry into your relationships, your decisions, and your path forward. You will not be easily misled again, because you will know how to listen to what is within you. Stay calm as everything continues to unfold. There is no need to rush or force outcomes. What needs to happen will happen in the right time. Your role is to remain aware, to trust what you feel, and to move with quiet confidence. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. Your peace is enough. There is no more space for uncertainty where I am leading you. I am strengthening your ability to recognize what is real and to step away from what only appeared to be right. This is the moment where you begin to fully accept what has been shown to you. Type 555 if you accept divine guidance. The person whose name begins with J no longer holds the same place in your life, even if nothing has been spoken out loud yet. Something inside you has shifted, and that shift is not temporary. It is a result of everything you have experienced, everything you have felt, and everything I have revealed to you step by step. You are no longer looking at them through the same lens. You are seeing them with clarity instead of assumption, and that changes everything. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may notice that your reactions are different now. Where you once responded quickly, you now pause. Where you once opened yourself freely, you now observe before engaging. This is not you becoming distant without reason. This is you becoming aware. Awareness creates space, and that space allows you to make decisions that protect your peace instead of reacting out of habit. Do not let moments of nostalgia pull you back into what you have already outgrown. The past can feel comforting, even when it was not fully aligned with your growth. You may remember good moments, shared laughter, or times when things seemed simple. But you must also remember the unease, the confusion, and the subtle discomfort that followed. Both are part of the truth, and you cannot ignore one to hold on to the other. Type yes if you choose peace. I am guiding you toward a place where your relationships will not carry hidden weight. You will not have to question intentions or read between lines to understand where you stand. What is coming into your life will be clear, steady, and honest. But to step into that, you must release what has been unclear, even if it once felt meaningful. There may come a moment where this person tries to step back into your space in a way that feels familiar. They may speak in a tone that reminds you of how things used to be. They may try to reconnect as if nothing has changed. But you must remember that something has changed, and that change is within you. You are no longer in the same place, and you cannot return to it without ignoring what you now know. You do not need to reject them with harshness. You do not need to create distance with anger. You only need to remain steady in your awareness. Your actions will naturally reflect your understanding. You will speak less, engage less, and create space without forcing it. This is how alignment happens. It does not need to be loud to be real. I want you to trust the quiet confidence that is growing within you. This confidence does not come from proving anything to anyone. It comes from knowing that you are guided. It comes from understanding that you are not making these choices alone. I am with you, shaping your thoughts, strengthening your heart, and guiding your steps. As the name becomes clearer in your mind, you may feel a sense of finality, not in a way that brings fear, but in a way that brings closure. This is not something to resist. Closure is not loss. It is understanding. It allows you to move forward without carrying questions that no longer need answers. You are being prepared for something that requires your full attention and your full presence. You cannot step into what is ahead while holding on to what no longer belongs. This is why I am asking you to trust this process completely. It is not about removing something from your life without reason. It is about creating space for what is meant to come next. Pay attention to how your environment begins to change as you move forward. You may notice that certain conversations no longer interest you. Certain spaces may no longer feel comfortable. Certain connections may begin to fade without effort. This is alignment taking place. It is not something to fear. It is something to accept as part of your growth. You are not becoming isolated. You are becoming selective. There is a difference. Isolation comes from fear, but selectiveness comes from understanding. You are learning to choose what enters your space, what influences your thoughts, and what remains in your life. This is a sign of strength, not distance. I am guiding you into a place where your peace will not be easily disturbed. You will not feel the need to question yourself constantly. You will not feel pulled in different directions by unclear energy. Everything will begin to feel more stable, more grounded, and more aligned with who you are becoming. Stay steady in this process. Do not rush to conclusions, and do not force outcomes. Let everything unfold naturally as you continue to trust what is being revealed. You will know when it is time to fully step away. You will know when it is time to close that chapter completely. Until then, remain aware and allow your actions to follow your understanding. What once felt uncertain is no longer hidden, and what once held power over your thoughts is beginning to lose its grip. This is what happens when you allow truth to enter without resistance. Stay steady, because you are moving into a place where your awareness becomes unshakable. Type 444 if you believe you are guided. There is something deeper you must now recognize about the person whose name begins with J. Their influence was not only about their presence, but about how they made you question yourself. There were moments when you doubted your own instincts because of how they spoke or acted. There were times when you felt something was not right, but you convinced yourself to ignore it. This is what I am correcting within you now. I am restoring your trust in your own discernment, so you will never silence it again. You are beginning to see that your inner voice was never wrong. It was simply quieter than your desire to believe in what you hoped was true, but now that voice is stronger, clearer, and impossible to ignore. This is not something that will fade. It is something that will continue to grow as you choose to listen to it. Trust it, because it is aligned with me. There may still be moments when you feel a pull toward what once was, not because it was right, but because it was familiar. Familiarity can feel comforting, even when it carries discomfort beneath the surface. Do not let that pull confuse you. Recognize it for what it is, a habit, not a calling. You are no longer meant to return to what you have already outgrown. Type Amen if you choose truth over comfort. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. I am also showing you how your energy changes when you create distance. Notice how your thoughts become lighter, how your mind feels less crowded, how your heart feels more at ease. This is not coincidence. This is the result of removing what was quietly draining you. You are not losing anything valuable. You are gaining clarity, peace, and strength. There may come a moment when you fully hear the name in your mind, not as a question, but as a clear recognition. When that happens, do not react with fear or shock. Instead, allow yourself to sit with that understanding. It is not meant to harm you. It is meant to confirm everything you have been sensing. That confirmation will give you the confidence to move forward without hesitation. You do not need to confront this person or reveal what you know. This is not about exposing them. This is about protecting you. Sometimes the greatest strength is choosing silence and allowing distance to speak for you. Not every truth needs to be spoken out loud to be acted upon. Some truths are meant to guide your steps quietly, without creating unnecessary conflict. You are entering a phase where your peace will become your priority. This is not selfish. This is necessary. You cannot continue to give your energy to places that do not respect it. You cannot continue to allow confusion to exist where clarity is required. This is the standard I am raising within you, and it will shape every decision you make moving forward. I am also preparing you for new connections that will reflect the growth you have stepped into. These connections will not feel heavy or uncertain. They will feel natural, steady, and aligned with your spirit. You will not have to question their intentions or wonder where you stand. Everything will be clear, and that clarity will bring a sense of peace you have not experienced before. Do not rush into what is coming next. Allow yourself to fully release what is behind you before stepping forward. This space between what was and what will be is important. It is where you grow stronger, where you become more aware, and where you learn to trust yourself completely. Do not skip this part. It is shaping you in ways that will support everything that comes after. The person with the initial J no longer has a place in the path you are walking. Their role has been fulfilled, and their influence is fading. You do not need to hold on to anything that belongs to that connection. Let it go fully, without hesitation, without doubt. You are not meant to carry it into your future. As you continue forward, you will notice how much more grounded you feel. Your thoughts will become clearer, your decisions will become easier, and your heart will feel more stable. This is what happens when you align with truth. There is no confusion in truth. There is no fear in clarity. There is only understanding. I am with you in every step you take. I am not leaving you to figure this out on your own. I am guiding you, strengthening you, and protecting you. You are not alone in this process, and you will not be left uncertain about what to do next. Everything you need will be revealed at the right time. Stay focused on what is ahead, not on what is behind. Do not let your thoughts return to what you have already understood. There is nothing there for you anymore. Your path is forward, and it is leading you into something better than what you are leaving behind. This is the moment where your understanding becomes firm, where your awareness becomes steady, and where your decisions begin to reflect the truth you have accepted. You are not the same as you were before this revelation, and that change is exactly what I intended for you. Stay grounded in it, because this is where your strength begins to show. Type 888 if you feel the shift within you. The person whose name begins with J no longer holds influence over your thoughts in the way they once did. You may still remember them, but the weight they carried in your mind is fading. This is not something you are forcing, it is something I am removing. I am taking away the hold they once had, so you can move forward without being pulled back into what no longer belongs in your life. This is part of your release, and it is happening for your good. You are beginning to understand that not every connection is meant to stay, even if it once felt important. Some connections exist to teach, to reveal, and to strengthen you, but not to remain. This is one of those connections. It served its purpose, and now it is time for you to move beyond it. Holding on to it will not bring you peace. Letting it go will. There may still be moments when your mind tries to revisit what once was, searching for reasons to hold on or to see things differently. That is a natural response, but it is not something you need to follow. When those thoughts arise, bring yourself back to what you now know. Do not allow your mind to rewrite what your spirit has already confirmed. Stay aligned with the truth that has been revealed to you. Type yes if you are ready to move forward. I am also strengthening your sense of direction during this time. You will begin to notice that your choices feel more certain, your steps feel more intentional, and your path feels more defined. This is not something that happens by accident. It is the result of removing what was clouding your judgment. Now that clarity is present, your direction becomes easier to follow. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are not being asked to rush into anything new. This moment is about stability, about allowing yourself to fully settle into the understanding you have gained. Growth does not always happen through action. Sometimes it happens through stillness, through reflection, and through quiet acceptance. Allow yourself to experience this without pressure. The name that has been forming in your mind will no longer feel uncertain. It will become something you recognize without hesitation. When that moment comes, do not react with emotion. Simply accept it as confirmation. You do not need to do anything with that name except understand what it represents. It is a symbol of what you are leaving behind, not something you need to carry forward. You are entering a space where your peace will become consistent. You will not feel pulled in different directions or weighed down by uncertainty. Your thoughts will be clearer, your emotions will be more balanced, and your sense of self will become stronger. This is the result of choosing alignment over attachment. I am also preparing you for the new energy that will enter your life once this release is complete. This energy will feel different from what you have experienced before. It will not bring confusion or doubt. It will bring calm, clarity, and a sense of security that you have been missing. This is what you are making space for by letting go. Do not look back with regret. There is nothing in your past that needs to be revisited in order for you to move forward. Everything you needed to learn has already been learned. Everything you needed to see has already been shown to you. There is no reason to return to something that has already completed its purpose. You are not losing anything valuable. You are gaining something far greater, a deeper understanding of yourself, a stronger connection with your intuition, and a clearer sense of direction. These are things that cannot be taken from you once they are established. They will guide you in every area of your life moving forward. Stay patient as everything continues to settle into place. You do not need to force outcomes or create change. What needs to shift will shift naturally as you remain aligned with what you now know. Trust the process, even if it feels slow at times. It is unfolding exactly as it should. I am with you in this moment, just as I have been in every moment before it. I am guiding you, protecting you, and leading you into a place where your life will feel more stable and more aligned than ever before. You are not walking this path alone, and you will not be left uncertain about where you are going. Keep your focus on what is ahead, Do not let your thoughts return to what has already been released. Your future is not behind you. It is in front of you, waiting for you to step into it with clarity and confidence. The person whose name begins with J is no longer able to affect you in the same way, even if they try. You may notice that their presence does not carry the same influence it once did. Where there was once a pull, there is now distance. Where there was once uncertainty, there is now clarity. This shift is not temporary. It is the result of you stepping into alignment with what I have been showing you all along. You are beginning to understand that your peace is something you must protect intentionally. It is not something that can exist if you allow anything to disturb it without awareness. This is why I have guided you through this process, not just to remove one influence, but to teach you how to recognize what belongs and what does not. This understanding will stay with you, and it will guide you in every connection you encounter moving forward. There may still be moments where you hear about this person or see them from a distance. When that happens, observe how you feel. You will notice that something has changed within you. There is no longer a need to engage, no longer a need to explain, and no longer a need to hold on to anything that once connected you. This is what release feels like. It is quiet, steady, and free of struggle. Type Amen if you accept this freedom. I am also preparing you for a deeper sense of stability in your life. You will begin to notice that your thoughts are not as scattered as they once were. Your emotions will not shift as easily based on external influences. You will feel more grounded, more centered, and more in control of your own direction. This is the result of removing what was disrupting your inner balance. You are not becoming distant from others. You are becoming aligned with yourself. This is an important difference to understand. Alignment brings clarity, while distance without understanding can create isolation. What you are experiencing is alignment, and it is bringing you into a space where your life will feel more consistent and more peaceful. The name that once felt like a question has now become a clear understanding within you. It no longer carries confusion or doubt. It simply exists as something you recognize, without needing to act on it in any dramatic way. This is how truth settles. It does not create chaos. It brings calm understanding. You are stepping into a phase where your decisions will feel more natural. You will not have to overthink or question yourself constantly. What feels right will be clear, and what does not will be easy to recognize. This is the result of the growth you have gone through. You are no longer operating from uncertainty. You are operating from awareness. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. I want you to notice how your energy is no longer being drained in the same way. You are not carrying the weight of confusion or trying to make sense of something that did not align. That weight has been lifted, and in its place, there is space. This space is important because it allows new things to enter your life without resistance. Do not rush to fill that space. Allow it to remain open for a while. This is where your strength continues to build. This is where your clarity becomes even more stable. This is where you learn to be comfortable without needing to replace what has been removed. Trust that what belongs in your life will come at the right time. You are not missing out on anything by letting go of what has already served its purpose. You are making room for something better, something that will not require you to question your peace. What is meant for you will feel steady from the beginning. It will not bring confusion or hidden tension into your life. I am guiding you into a place where your path will feel more certain. You will not feel pulled in different directions or uncertain about your next steps. Everything will begin to align in a way that feels natural and clear. This is the result of choosing truth over comfort and clarity over attachment. Stay focused on what you have gained through this experience. You have gained awareness, strength, and a deeper understanding of yourself. These are things that cannot be taken from you. They will guide you in every decision you make moving forward. I am with you in every moment of this transition. I am not stepping away now that you have seen the truth. I am continuing to guide you, to strengthen you, and to protect you. You are not alone, and you will not be left without direction. Keep moving forward with confidence. Do not look back at what has already been released. There is nothing there for you anymore. Your future is ahead of you, and it is filled with clarity, stability, and peace. It is the result of everything you have learned, everything you have seen, and everything I have revealed to you step by step. You are not the same person who once questioned these things. You are stronger, more aware, and more aligned with truth than ever before. Type 999 if you feel your clarity is complete. The person whose name begins with J no longer has a place in your decisions, even if their memory still exists in your mind.